What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's DCG back with another video. In today's video, I'm talking about my clothing brand and how I failed my first job. Yes, I said it. I failed my first job. But lucky to y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some tips on how you cannot fail your first job and how you should go about starting a clothing brand. Just some tips. Some of the mistakes that I made on the first job. If you're a clothing brand owner trying to start a clothing brand on a budget, I feel like print on demand is the way to go. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So the first mistake is not having a strategic plan on how I want to drop and like strategies to get my brand, to build brand awareness. So the first thing is planning. When you start a clothing brand, the best thing to do is to plan and find out who you want to target directly. Because if you're trying to target everybody, not everybody gonna want to buy your clothes and not everybody wants to support. And some people just want to have the latest things buy from your brand. Number one is planning. Make sure that you plan and have a strategic plan. My second mistake, it was that I let my Shopify store close. So when you start a clothing brand, obviously you're gonna need a website so people can come buy your brand. If you don't keep your Shopify store open, then they won't be able to buy your clothes. So that's my second mistake, is that I let my Shopify store close. But that's not gonna stop me from dropping again. My second drop is coming soon, and the first clothes from the first drop is gonna be half off. Well, they're gonna be discounted at some type of price, but our second drop is gonna be more exclusive, new designs, new drip, and just more planned out. Third mistake that I made of trying to start my clothing brand was just using Instagram. I know that I could have used other platforms, but the mistake that I made was just using Instagram and just using Instagram boosted posts. So you know how you can boost a post, but so I use my free one, my main Instagram, and I have my clothing brand Instagram. So I was promoting them both. Boost posts on Instagram, $5 a day, but I only ran it for one day. And I'm gonna throw up some stats of how the post did and how many people it reached. And I think I had like 5 new followers from the post. So I'm pretty sure if I would have put more money into it, obviously if you have a bigger budget, you can reach more people. So what I suggest to not make the same mistake that I made, just using one platform, to use different platforms and try to build and try to get as much capital from different resources so you can run ads on different platforms. The other thing is that it's vital to use different social medias like TikTok, Instagram. You can have people take pictures on Snapchat. You can use Twitter. Yeah, so it's just about putting your brand on different platforms. All right, my fourth mistake that I made was not getting any samples made. So I put up a couple mock-ups on my page. First drop, put them up on Instagram, and my post had good engagement, but the thing was that I didn't get any samples made, so people didn't see me and how it might look on a person in real life. So if you want someone to really support your brand, you gotta have it on you so they want to wear it. So that's my fourth mistake that I made. If you want to get samples made, for some of the samples that I was charged from different manufacturers on Instagram and through different resources, was they was trying to charge me for a sample like $110 just for one sample, and I think that was like a hoodie. If I could, I'm gonna throw it up the messages. If you're looking for a manufacturer, I suggest you to go to Alibaba, work with one of the good manufacturers that I know, but I'm gonna throw it up on the screen. I forgot the name of it, but if I remember it, I'll throw it up on the screen. Some more manufacturers. Oh yeah, and Printful. Printful is a good manufacturer. This is not a sponsor, by the way, but they got hoodies, t-shirts. Okay, I'm gonna recap on those. It's Printful, the one I'm gonna throw up on the screen, Alibaba. Fifth mistake that I made was not building urgency around my first drop. So like saying that we were only open for 72 hours. See, like I didn't build urgency around my drop, so people didn't. So some people was ready for the drop, but people was like, it's gonna be there all day. You know how you got something planned, but you feel like it's gonna be there all day, but then sometimes it don't be there all day. See, like I didn't put on there that my store was gonna be open for 72 hours. I did put on there that I had a certain amount of hoodies that I was gonna release. So that was kind of building urgency around it, but different ways that you can build urgency around your brand, saying that it's gonna be open for 72 hours or it's gonna be open for this amount of time. Customers, you need to hurry up and go buy the product before it's all gone. So your customers need to go buy the product before they won't even be able to get access to the store. And then the other thing was that I had a set inventory and it was going to be limited to amount of people that got into the store and was able to buy something. And another thing was that I should have is to build urgency around selling clothes is a good thing, is to make it it's a sale. Like the store might be only open for 72 hours, but then you can get somebody to more engage with the product that you're trying to sell by telling them that it's gonna be half off the price for this amount of time. That's one of the mistakes that I made, was not building urgency around my brand and not letting people know that my store is going to be open for a certain amount of time. But one of the things that I did do was making sure that people knew that a certain item on my store was going to be limited. That's my 5 mistake on my first drop of trying to start my clothing brand. And that's some of the tips that I hope that helps you if you got a clothing brand, or if you're looking to start your clothing brand, or if you're trying to sell anything online. But that was DCG. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I drop a banger video. But yeah, I love y'all. Y'all stay up. DCG gone.